Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming at you finally my full review and kind of 1 month, maybe a little bit more update on the Agave Smoothing Treatment that I had done. And let's get started. As most of you know, I did a vlog about it and I did talk about it, that back in September I did get the Agave Smoothing Keratin Treatment done. It has no formaldehydes in it. It's very natural and plant-based. And a lot of you have been wanting to know my thoughts on it and should you get it done and whatnot and everything. So let me give you a little bit of background on my hair. I know if you've been with me and you've watched my channel, you kind of know, but I have very long, thick hair. It's not like super curly, but it is, wavy and does get frizzy. And I live in Florida where we have over 100% humidity. So, I do suffer from frizz. When I was up north, the frizz was not nearly as bad. It was very manageable, but I moved down here and my hair just freaked out. So I do use a lot of, smoothing products and frizz fighting products and whatnot. But when I went, it all started, I found out about this because I went to this place here in Jacksonville that is a blowout bar. And I went there to get my hair blown out before I went to Vegas. And the girl I was doing, we were talking about hair, and everyone always asks me, the first thing out of their mouth is, have you ever had a Brazilian, keratin treatment or this, that, and the other? No, I haven't. I really never wanted to put those chemicals on my hair. So she said, well, we have this, treatment called the Agave Smoothing Treatment. And, it's all natural and no formaldehyde. So I went, I came back, I did my research, and it really intrigued me because it was, I'm going to pull it up on my phone, actually. I have their website up. It basically says it's instantly and safely smoothed out to 100% frizz and volume and reduces curl retention by 80%. There's no formaldehyde and no formaldehyde derivatives, and it uses an exclusive amino acid complex called Carbo-C, and they also use agave plant sugars in it to kind of condition your hair. So, okay, so let me give you kind of a rundown quickly of how the process works. When you go in there, they're going to wash your hair, and they're going to wash your hair twice with the agave shampoo, and they're not going to put conditioner in your hair. Brush it out, which is kind of painful a little bit, especially if you have, long hair and it's not conditioned or anything. And the first part of the treatment is going to be placed into your hair, and that has to set. And then they're going to flat iron it in. I think that's pretty standard for most keratin treatments, whether it's a formaldehyde or non-formaldehyde. The heat does need to activate it, so that will be placed into your hair. At that time, technically, that has to sit in for another 20 minutes, which is the solution. You pretty much are free to go at that point if you want and kind of wash it out at home, or if you want to wait another 20 minutes there, they'll wash it out and style your hair for you. I was paying, this cost me $250. If I didn't want them to blow it out, it would have been $200. Normally blowouts there are $40, but they charged an extra 10, I guess, because at that time, when you're having this done, they can't work on other clients because they're just, which was fine. I mean, in the realm of things, I'm having this process done. I kind of want my hair to be styled, and I don't really want to leave there with the product still in my hair not kind of looking janky, with it smelling, not that it smells bad, but you still have this product in your hair. So long story short, I went through the whole process there, and they did wash it out, and then they did end up styling it. And if you follow me on, I don't think I put it on Instagram, but in my vlog, one of the pictures in the thumbnail was of my hair styled. And if you saw my vlog, you saw my hair styled afterwards. So it was right after I had it done, because I did kind of vlog about the process. All in all, I would 100% recommend this service. If you are looking to get a keratin treatment and you don't want to use something that has formaldehyde or any of those horrible chemicals, this is the perfect solution to it, because it's natural, yet it's still effective. For me, I can 100% say that I saw a reduction in frizz and in my hair, being all the way out to here. My hair, I've never let it really air dry. I've always, when I've washed my hair, I would let it, I would just blow dry it out. Did I always heat style it with, a curling iron? No. I didn't need to. But with this product, the first time I had it done, I wanted to see, and when I washed my hair, I wanted to see how it worked with letting it air dry. And I have to tell you, I was really impressed. Because like I said, my hair is wavy and it is, frizzy. And I saw a dramatic decrease in just the the volume of it, where if you let your hair air dry, you know it can get big, especially if you have a lot of frizz. So it really took that bulk out of my hair and made it feel lighter. I will say though that, you know, you are allowed to dye your hair. You are allowed to dye your hair the same day that you have the process done. The first couple of weeks, like one of the biggest things is, you know, when you put your hair up in a messy bun or you put your hair up, and if you have frizz, you will get it around your hairline. And a lot of times you just spray it and you move on. The first couple of weeks I had it done, I did not have any of that. No matter how hot it was, if I had my hair up, I did not have any of that frizz around my head. I did touch up my roots myself, because I do that myself. And I noticed after I did that, it did kind of, I don't want to say it took away the product, as I know as your hair grows, obviously around your hairline, that's where you're going to lose it first, because your hair is growing and it's going to grow out. But I did notice that after I did my roots, it wasn't as smooth. So of course the chemicals in the hair dye are going to interfere a little bit with the product itself, but it's nothing that's unmanageable. My hair is still, you know, frizz free, and I can just manage that with a little bit of hairspray, and it's fine. It's nothing that I'm like, oh my God, I'm so unhappy with. It's just, probably should have done my roots first and then had it done, but what's a girl to do? You know, the grays come in and you got to take care of it. So I will say that I did notice that, but as far as the body of my hair, and I mean, you can't really, you know, feel my hair or see it, but it really just, it's more relaxed. And I will say with the curl retention, what they're saying is, you know, if you have curly hair, it will relax the curl. However, I do notice that when I curl my hair, I find my hair doesn't hold as much of a curl as it did, which is fine by me. I would rather have kind of like the looser curls that you've seen in my past few videos. I mean, it's fine. Like when you first do it, when you first curl your hair, obviously your hair is going to be curly, but as you know, sleep on it and everything, it will fall, and it's okay. It's not anything bad. If you really, really want your hair to hold a tight curl, this might not be for you, because when you're relaxing your hair and you're putting this product into it, it is going to relax the follicles as well. So you're not always going to see, you know, 100%, you know, of your curl hold, I will say. But if you use a really good, you know, hairspray, I guess, yeah, it'll work. But the whole point of this is to calm your hair so it's not crazy. I have not yet worn it straight. I will say when I blow out my hair, it's super smooth, especially, you know, with some of the new products I've been using. I've been really impressed. So as I'm, you know, blowing out my hair, it's keeping it smooth. And I don't really feel the need a lot of times to flat iron it, because it already is smooth and straight looking. And that would just be unnecessary heat put on my hair. Because that's the other thing. One of the other things that will break down the keratin in your hair is a lot of heat styling. So that's one of the reasons why when I wash my hair twice a week, one of those washes, I'm letting my hair air dry. So I'm not constantly putting heat on my hair, and I'm keeping still the integrity of the keratin in my hair. This product is supposed to last about 12 weeks. I don't know. I think each person is different. If someone were to wash their hair every day, I think it would probably leave you a lot faster than someone like me, who I wash my hair twice a week and I don't really heat style it that often. So it's really more staying in my hair. Would I have it done again? Yes, I would. I think my 12-week mark falls sometime in December. So I will be curious to see how my hair reacts when I have it done again. It is an interesting process. I will say, and I'm going to be kind of all over the place on this because I have a lot to say, and I don't want to forget anything. And I have little notes, but I just jotted down little things. So I will say, like, when I had my hair done, when I left there, my hair felt a little funky. Even though the product was washed out, it still felt a little funky because it was sitting in my hair. So it didn't feel soft and smooth. It almost felt like the product was still in it, even though it wasn't. And it had that smell. It smelled like the agave treatment. Some people love the agave oil shampoos and conditioners, and that's fine. I'm not a huge fan of the scent of it, but it smelled like that mixed with the chemicals. So I really wasn't 100%, sure how my hair was going to feel until I washed it myself, which was a couple days later. And and then washed out whatever residual was there. And then I was able to really say, wow, you know, my hair is soft, my hair is smooth. It really worked. So just keep that in mind. Like when you leave there, if you don't really like the way your hair feels, it will go away. It will wash away. You might not like that, because I didn't. And you know, it looked great, but the texture, the feel of it, you could feel, it's like you put too much product in your hair. That's almost what it felt like. And I couldn't really run my fingers through it, but that's just the remaining process product in it, I guess. But it will go away. Other thing is, because you are having a keratin treatment done, you can no longer use sulfates in your shampoo. I am a ride or die Kerastase girl, and now Shumera, but a lot of my favorite shampoos have sulfates in them. The Chronoleash, my favorite line, has sulfates. So I'm not gonna go and spend all this money and then not take care of my hair. That would just be ridiculous. So I did pick up 2 sulfate-free shampoos that I will briefly talk about. This is the Kerastase Aura Botanica. They're, you know, sulfate-free shampoo. It says for dull, devitalized hair, and it has no silicones and no sulfates. So I have used quite a bit of it. If you can see, it is about to here. This is what I picked up first, and I was using this. You know, every time I would wash my hair, I would use this, and I would still use my same conditioners and masks because it's really the shampoo that you want to watch. I like this. I really do. I did not find that there were a lot of mixed reviews on this. And when this first came out, a lot of people were asking me to review it. And I was hesitant because a lot of the stuff I was reading said it was very drying to people's hair and they just didn't like it. And that was not something I wanted to deal with. But then this kind of forced my hand and I had to get it. And I will say I do like it. It does lather. It might not lather as much as you're used to, but if I give it a quick, you know, I wash it and I add a little bit more shampoo and I, you know, kind of do like, not a double wash, but just to add a little bit more product if I want to work it more into the back of my head, it does lather and it does make my hair feel clean. It did not strip my color or my, you know, keratin. It still felt smooth, especially when you're putting your conditioner and masks on top of it. It's still very smoothing, and I didn't have a problem, you know, combing my hair out after my shower. I did pick this one up. This is a Boo Bamboo hair strengthening shampoo that's more on the natural side, that is sulfate free and everything. I got this actually at Vitacost. I get all my supplements and everything from Vitacost. And this was like really inexpensive. This retails probably for what, 40-ish maybe? And I think this was $8, maybe less, maybe more, maybe around that. I mean, this, obviously this, you get 10 fluid ounces and this you get 8.5, but you get what you pay for. This is Kerastase and this is, you know, more natural brand. I will tell you, I absolutely love this. I'm not going to talk too much about this because I'm going to talk more in my favorites video on this because I've been loving it. This lathers up like a real shampoo that has sulfates in it, and it really makes your hair feel soft and clean and kind of revitalized. So now I have 2 shampoos I can alternate with, because I felt like what was happening is I was using this every time I was washing my hair, and my hair was kind of getting not used to it, but it needed a change. Because before I had this done, I would always have like 3 shampoos in my rotation where I could use one a couple times, depending on what my hair needed. I was able to give it to my hair. You'd have to listen to your hair just like you would listen to your skin. But I wasn't able to do that. So now that I have this, I've used this a couple times and now I can go back and alternate. And I find that it's going to help my hair and really kind of revive it and revitalize it. So that's another thing. You just have to be cautious with your shampoos. You might not be able to keep using your favorite shampoo because of the sulfates. So as far as, you know, maintenance of it, there are the points I made. You really shouldn't be heat styling it too much because you're going to break down the integrity of the keratin. You need to not use sulfates in your shampoo, and you need to kind of not get used to it. You need to kind of embrace your natural hair a little bit and kind of see what it's going to look like when you air dry. When you air dry, you might love it and might not need to do a single thing to it, but you have to kind of watch what product you're using on your hair. You know, as far as heat styling goes, you don't want to be washing it every day and then blowing it and flat ironing it or curling it, because you're really going to lose what you just paid the money for. So all in all, I would 100% recommend this treatment. I would like to do a follow-up on it when I do my second one. I also would love for you guys to ask me questions down below, kind of in preparation for that. I mean, obviously I'll answer any questions you have about the process, but in that video I will also touch on the questions that a lot of you people asked. So in the end result, yes, I would 100% recommend it. I have no regrets. I think it did an amazing job on my hair. Like I said, be cautious about dyeing your hair. You will see as it grows out and as you put the dye, you know, around your roots, it will break up a little bit of that keratin, which is fine. Like I said, it's manageable. As far as the ends of my hair and the body of my hair, I have no problems. And you can see it is soft and it still has, you know, movement, and it looks really good. And in the way it lays, you know, it's not as poofy and, you know, crazy, and I love that. And I can, you know, even when I pull it up, it's still smooth, you know, like in the back, like it's not gonna go all crazy. So I hope this answered your questions. I know, like I said, I was all over the place and it's probably gonna, you know, not make some people happy, but I didn't really know what else to do with it. Just sit here and talk to you guys about the whole treatment. But it's been about more than a month that I've had it done. So I wanted to really have it and in my hair and let you guys know. I didn't want to just have it for a week and then say, oh, it's amazing. I wanted to show you how it works, you know, and the things that I've done, you know, the dyeing it and everything, how that reacts to it. So that is that. That is my 2 cents on it. In the end, yes, I would 100% recommend it if you were looking for it. I think the best thing to do is Google Agave Smoothing Treatment. Go on their website and try to find a place near you that does it, because you can't do it yourself. You want to have a professional do it, and you will be there for a while. I mean, if you have shorter hair, probably not. But if you have hair like mine, you are going to plan to be there for a couple hours and just play on your phone or whatever. So all in all, that is it. I will see you guys in my next video. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.